it kind of started from that dour moment that Kevin Rooney was signed from July 1st to all of these signings. It was an emotional roller coaster that led to a lot of people in the Flames market, outside of the Flames market, to proclaim some pretty high expectations on this team. Stanley Cup, Cup contenders, all of that sort of stuff. And now that we're in the midst of a 4-game losing streak, with although 3 straight games with points, Daryl Sutter just recently went through one of his longest losing streaks of his entire career with a 7-game losing streak. The shine has certainly been wiped off the Calgary Flames mantle here. And it's certainly, I think, a lot of that shine has been blasted away on Daryl Sutter. But I think what I wanted to start with is, in terms of this, were the expectations too high for the Calgary Flames? Did we come into this year with a too high of expectations overall, the Calgary Flames?
I think there was talk that they would have a slow start, and we're still early enough in the season that we can say that at this point that's what they might still be trying to fight out from that. But the one thing I think we underestimated was finding the same chemistry that they had last year as a team. When you look at the way the Flames were last year, with arguably the top line in the NHL with Tkachuk, Lindholm, and Gaudreau, you lose 2/3 of that. You've got Huberdeau, who has to learn how to play the Sutter style hockey, as well as Weegar and Kadri. I think it was. I think the expectations were a bit high. The excitement was a bit high, but I don't think it's that. I don't think it's too far off from where I thought the Flames would be at this point. But I do think that, there was a lot of expectations from media and other fans that the Flames would be a much stronger team this year than they have shown so far.
Dan?
This team is perennial kind of a one and done team, right? When was the last time they made it out of the second round? And I think after last year's disappointment in the first round, we knew that changes were going to be made. We knew we were going to lose guys. I was not someone who was thinking this was Stanley Cup team. I think this team had to get out of round 2 is what my success for this season was, beat the Oilers, get out of round 2 is kind of my success. And I still think they can get there. But I think, both of your points are well taken. I think there was a lot of optimism. I think sometimes blind optimism of people saying it's different. We want this to work out, and look at the names on paper. And Kev, you talked about, Treliving playing his hand well. I think the GM's done everything he could to try and put the right team on the ice here. I think in a lot of ways, this is a perfect storm. We're seeing guys have bad seasons. We're seeing guys not performing more than just Huberdeau. Mangiapane, a guy who knows how to play Daryl Sutter hockey, is not playing the way he should be. The Flames are still missing a piece on the front side. They're missing Oliver Shillington. I think that there's a lot of things going on with this team that just adding or changing out 2/3 of that top line exasperates and makes worse.